Yo, yo, yiggity, yo! Welcome back, everybody, to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And today, we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class Warfare Cybertron Megatron, the leader of the Decepticons himself. And I really like this figure. I really dig him. I absolutely love him very, very much. You know, this is my first time owning this design in toy form, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have him in my collection right now. Not a perfect figure. He does have some flaws that we need to talk about in the review, but we'll talk about those in a little bit. And before we go into deep detail with this guy, we're going to show off some various images of the packaging itself. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here we have Gamer Edition Megatron fully transformed into his Cybertronian tank mode. And, you know, I mean, it doesn't look like much, you know, it's an alien tank. It does, and when you tag the word Cybertronian in front of it, you know, it doesn't have to look like anything, you know, it's not supposed to be an Earth tank. People are wondering, hey, why doesn't the tank treads have wheels? Who cares, honestly? A Cybertronian tank is not meant to have wheels, but anyway, he's a hover tank for a reason. But anyway, so but yeah, it looks pretty solid. You know, it holds together really, really well. You do have the turret section right here. It doesn't rotate, unfortunately, because it's locked into place. But you could turn this around. You can rotate that. You know, hey, it's a thing you can do if you want it to move. And of course, you got the fusion cannon that's meant for the robot mode. And wish there was more paint. I wish there was more paint on the cannon right here. Design-wise, it looks really accurate to the game itself. But as far as the paint goes, it's just cast in gray plastic and painted over black. You know, I mean, it's a nice shiny black, you know, it's a nice glossy black, but just wish there was more color to it, you know, more breakage for the black. So, but oh well, it is what it is. You got some nice purple right here, got nice purple right here in the front as well. Got all the red and more black a little bit, and the red is very, very nice, like metal flake finish and all that stuff. I do quite like that. And you got the nice shiny silver paint. Oh, no, gunmetal gray paint. Sorry, gunmetal gray paint right here on the sides, and you can see the bottom of the Cybertronian tank and see how the transformation works out. And yeah, so yeah, this is my first time owning this design. I never got the original deluxe, so yeah, no comparison review, unfortunately. If I had the original deluxe, I would have done a comparison review and see which one's better. But all in all, I think this one definitely pulls off the look of Warfare Cybertron Megatron a bit better, in my opinion. I know some of you may prefer the original deluxe, and that's fine. You can prefer the original deluxe if you want to, but that I mean, I've seen pictures of the original deluxe. I don't know how the mold works, so I don't have a say in that mold. So yeah, But as it is, the Studio Series version still looks pretty good for what it is. So, yeah, in my opinion. So, yeah. Alright, so he does come with an accessory that I kind of wish the original came with. He comes with his big club. And I love this club right here. That nice purple paint all around right here. And, you know, it can split into two pieces. You know, hey, you can split. And now, the way to connect this is it's very specific. You can see the shape of this this post right here, and you can see the shape of this port right in there. And this is meant to just plug in straight like that. It can't go the other way, because if you try to push it in the other way, it will ruin the port. And yeah, and you don't want to do that. So yeah, now you can store this in one of two ways. There is a port right on front here, and you could plug this in straight in there if you really want to. Hey, but the instructions tell you to plug in the club onto the support right here, and there you have your weapon storage right there. And yeah, it totally looks ridiculous, but hey, it is what it is. But that is it. Pretty much it for the storage right there. I'll just remove the weapon because it kind of looks ugly like that. So let's bring in some size comparisons. And there you go, here we have Gamer Edition Megatron compared with the other 3 Gamer Edition figures that I picked up so far, and yeah, they look really good together in their ult modes, you know. Me personally, I think they look the strongest in their ult modes. It's only Barricade that looks like he's the weakest in terms of robot mode. But in vehicle mode, they all look great together. They all look really, really good together, and I can't wait to get Cliff Jumper when I decide to get him. So, all right, so that's pretty much it for the ult mode comparisons right here. And so, without further ado, let us transform Megatron into his robot mode. So first things first, I would like to remove the fusion cannon and just put it off to the side for now. We'll need it later. So first thing you want to do is just untab this section right here. Just untab the front section right here and just untab all this, unclip it, because when you transform him back into tank mode, you can see that there is I'm pretty sure that a lot of people don't notice this clip right here. You can see this little tab or clip is supposed to clip in to this section right here, so you need to do that. If you don't do that, then everything will not work perfectly. So yeah, you need to do that. But anyway, so carrying on, untab the other side, unclip, and there you go. So now, what do you want to do? Since this is the chest piece right here, you want to rotate the legs to the forefront. Rotate the legs to the forefront, and bring this and straighten up the legs just like that. So now, what you want to do right here, and you want to bring out this panel like so. So I have your clearance to flip down the foot and flip up the toe, and there you go. So now you can bring this in all the way, and that will clip into place, and this will come down on you, and this will flip in just like that, and just bring this down a little bit, and there you go. There we have one leg all done and ready. Do the same thing on the other side. Just bring this over, flip out this panel, and then rotate the foot around, flip out the toe, and bring this in, clip that into place, flip this in, and close that up, and bring this down, and there you have the legs all done and ready. So I need to raise up the camera, so I will be right back. And here we are at the top floor. So what do you want to do with this arm right here? Just untab all that and then swing the arm out, unfold the arm just like that, and open up this panel, flip out the fist, and close up that panel, and leave this up like that, and bring this panel down, and there you go. There we have one arm all done. The other arm, you want to untab from those two tabs right here, and you want to untab the shoulder from up there. So just unclip this. There we go, and then you can bring this over just like that, and then you want to open up this panel, flip out the fist, and close up the panel, and that will clip into place. And there you have the arms all done. And now we'll deal with the backpack. So just bring backpack down. I'm gonna rotate this section right here, and you can see that those slots will go over those two tabs right here. So just bring this down, and this will tab in just like that. That will tab in very securely, and then bring up the chest piece and tab that into place. And there you go. There we have the robot mode done, and we just need to add the finishing touch, which is the fusion cannon. So just bring in the fusion cannon, and this will plug in on the side of his forearm, and I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo! We are done. So there you go. There we have Gamer Edition Megatron fully transformed into his robot mode, and yeah, looks really good. I absolutely love this Megatron design. I've always loved this Megatron design. You know, I played War for Cybertron a long time ago, and I still love the game designs. I don't know how someone can say the design is just okay, you know, and all that stuff. But you know, if their opinion is like that, hey, I'll respect it. I respect it. So but yeah, but honestly though, This guy looks so cool. I love this guy. I absolutely love this Megatron. Like, very, very nicely done. I'm so glad that they managed to make both Gamer Edition Megatron and Optimus Prime in 1 year. Like, if I had to wait a year for this Megatron, ugh. Like, that would be crazy, because you can't have an Optimus Prime without a Megatron. So I had to get him. I had to get Megatron. I had to get the Megs. So yeah. But anyway, let's get in close here so we can take a look at the head sculpt. Very nicely done head sculpt right here. Very nice Megatron-y head sculpt. And see some purple paint on the face, silver paint, all that stuff, red eyes, and a nice Decepticon symbol right here on the chest, and a lot of red and purple paint, and some black right here as well. And very, very nice. Very nicely detailed. Very, very game accurate. And yeah, I'm really glad I got this guy, you know. Now that I have this guy, I'm not gonna waste my time getting the original deluxe, because I just don't care. So yeah, but all in all though, very clean transformation. You know, he doesn't have much of a backpack. Very, very nice. Oh, and one thing, I know people are complaining, this backpack is not accurate. Oh, no. Pretty much I don't really care, because who cares about the back? So yeah, I wonder if they're gonna make a Fall of Cybertron Megatron for Studio Series Gamer Edition, you know, because I love that design as well. That design is super cool. It's like so bulky, and you know, and this works. You know, this design works for Studio Series Gamer Edition Megatron, because you know he's pretty game accurate. You know, and he's supposed to be a lanky dude. So right before he became the bulky dude in Fall of Cybertron. So yeah, and I'm gonna sneeze. Oh boy, there we go. I sneezed on camera. I am so sorry. I apologize for that. I am so sorry. But let me bring down the camera a little bit more. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. But yeah, all in all, very nicely done figure here. I absolutely love him. So yeah. So let's talk about the articulation for this figure. The head is on a ball joint. It's very stiff on mine, so I can rotate a full 360. He can't really look up, he can't really look down. Shoulders can rotate a full 360, can move in and out. This thing can move around to accommodate shoulder movement if you really want to move it. You have a bicep swivel. You do have a double jointed elbow due to transformation, which is really nice. No wrist swivel, unfortunately, but the hands can move inward due to transformation. As for this side, pretty much the same articulation. You can rotate and you can move out, and bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. Hands can move inward due to transformation. You do have a waist rotation. Legs can move out that far, can move back that far. He can pretty much do the full splits, and he has a swivel above the knee. And now, he does have a knee bend. You can see that, but you see this piece? That piece is blocking the knee. Yeah, you can bend the knee right up to that point. I don't get it. I don't understand why that piece is there. Granted, you know, it serves no purpose, you know, in both robot and tank mode. So I don't know why they made that decision. Hasbro, why did you make this decision? I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. You know what? I might as well just cut off that piece, you know, because it's just kind of useless. Because there's no connection for this thing in tank mode. You don't need this tab. I don't get it. Like, but at least he still can bend his knees, just not over 90 degrees, unfortunately. He does have ankle tiltage, which is really nice, and the toe can move down due to transformation, and you can move the foot up and down as well. So, yeah, it's just the knees that, yeah. So, yeah, I just don't get why they made that decision, but it is what it is, you know. I still love this guy, you know, despite the fact that he has weird knees, but I still love him. I still love him because he's so clean and so solid. So yay. But anyway, he can hold the club, right here. He can hold it in his hand right here, which is really nice. So yes, he can hold it. He can use it to whack some Autobots down. But you can store this on the back as well. You can store this on the back if you really want to. If you don't really need to use the club, you can store it on the back. So I might actually do that, honestly, to save space. So yeah. Another thing that this guy can do, just like the other Game Edition figures, you can remove his forearm and plug in the fusion cannon into that post right there. And that looks weird. That looks weird, but I still love this gimmick. I absolutely love this gimmick. You know, you can mix and match the weapons. You know, you could give him Barricade's weapon. You can give him Bumblebee's weapons. You can give him Optimus Prime's gun if you really want to. But yeah, but for Megatron, I'm just gonna keep this on here and just plug in the fusion cannon on his forearm as usual. Just like any other Megatron, well, except for Unicron Trilogy Megatron, because Unicron Trilogy Megatron and some movie Megatron designs don't have fusion cannons on them, so yeah. But most Megatrons do have fusion cannons, so I'm just gonna leave him like that because that's way better. So yeah, but I like the option that you can actually mix the weapons between him and the other Game Edition figures. So that's fun. That's fun. So, all right, let's move on to some size comparisons. And there you go. There we have Gamer Edition Megatron compared with the other Studio Series Gamer Edition figures so far. So we got Optimus Prime, we got Barricade, and we got Bumblebee. And yeah, they look really good together. They look really, really good together. It's so awesome seeing these game designs in toy form again. You know, I feel very happy, you know, with this subline. You know, I'm very much enjoying this subline so far, and can't wait to get more. Can't wait to get more in the future, and yeah. All right, so that's pretty much it. Fully robot mode comparisons right here. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class Megatron, and yeah, you know, I'm very pleased with this figure. The robot mode looks really good. The Cybertronian tank mode, hey, it is what it is. You know, it looks pretty good for what it is. So I don't have any complaints with the alt mode. Yeah, I know the tank treads doesn't have wheels, but who cares? I honestly do not care. So yeah, it's not the end of the world, man. Not the end of the world. Pretty good articulation for the most part. When you get to the knees, yeah, the knees are that's the only flaw that I have with this figure. But I might shave that plastic off, that extra tab off, you know, so that it can actually have more range of movement for the knees. So I might do that. So yeah, I love that he comes to the club. Very, very nice. Love it. A very nice paint work all around. Definitely could have used more paint here and there, definitely, but for what it is, I think they painted this really, really well. So yeah, and he's pretty clean, very, very clean, and the transformation is very smooth, it's easy, it's enjoyable, so definitely a fun figure to mess with. And yeah, oh yeah, and another thing that I wish that could have been better on this figure is that the fusion cannon. The fusion cannon is a little bit plain for my liking, so definitely could have used more color there. So yeah, but it is what it is, you know. It is fine for what it is. It still looks pretty game accurate, so I'm okay with it. But definitely, you know, the fusion cannon could have used more color. So just the is, yeah, you know, it doesn't need to be all black. You know, add a little bit of red there, add a little gray there. You know, just add something to it. You know, but all in all, though, I am very, very, very glad that I got this figure, because now that I have experienced this figure, you know, I don't really need the original deluxe anymore. You know, this is a good version. This is a really good version of the video game Megatron. So if you can't find the original deluxe, go ahead for this guy. This guy is still pretty good on his own. Despite having the weird knees, he's still a pretty good figure for what he is. So and pretty game accurate. So yeah, very nice done. And like, look at him. He's so clean. There's no extra kibble sticking out. Like, they did a really good job with Megatron here. So again, that's just my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. So yeah, if you're looking to complete the Gamer Editions upline, definitely go for this guy. So I definitely recommend him. I would definitely recommend him. So and he looks really good with Optimus Prime. So if you have Gamer Edition Prime, you need Megatron. So you can't have an Optimus Prime without a Megatron. That's the rule. That is the rule. So yeah. But all in all, though, I am very, very pleased with this guy, and I'm very happy to have him in my collection. So if I were to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm gonna give him a good 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10. You know, he's Megatron, he's powerful. So yeah, just wish he had more color, and just wish the knees were a bit better. But all in all, though, very nice figure, and yeah, just very, very happy to have it. So, all right, so I got this guy from One Toy. But if you want to get him for your collection, good luck. I'm pretty sure he's out there somewhere in stock. I don't know, but yeah, go ahead and hunt him down, and definitely go get him and buy him, because you know he's pretty good. He's just that good. So in my opinion, anyway. So yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Studio Series Reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I'll post links to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class Megatron. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out to all one. And as always, stay safe out there. Oh yeah!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.